Good afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist Aiden Forecast, guys, and welcome back to the video. Hope you guys are enjoying your wonderful Sunday afternoon, guys, and welcome back to the video. But this is actually not going to be a nor'easter update. This is actually possibly going to be our update on possibly a major snowstorm to come in next week for areas in the western United States and the northern plains. So yeah, we're going to actually possibly have a huge pattern change. So we're going to possibly have a lot more precipitation and possibly feet of snow coming into the western United States. And there's a big major snowstorm that come in mid next week, or sorry, mid this week, guys. So there's definitely a huge threat for this system. But I'm gonna be doing another video later this evening. The new GFS run comes out at 4:30. So at around maybe 5ish, 5:10ish, I'll have that third update, and that'll be on the nor'easter. So it'll be another triple upload. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, guys. It really means a lot when you support my channel, guys. We're not too far from 1900 again, guys. I'm putting a lot of work, so also be sure to check that out. And also on Tuesday is my 1 year anniversary YouTube, and I do a video, or I do two videos. One of me like just talking, and then what a forecast. And also again, be sure to hit the like button. Let's please try to get this video to 15 likes, guys. That would really mean a lot to me. But without further ado, let's get in this video. So if this actually gets named, which is most likely to be named, it would be Winter Storm Dorothy, so the fourth name since Kayla was the last one, guys. So there's a very good chance this could be named. This nor'easter most likely won't be named, so that leaves the door open for this one. It's looking very likely. It's been showing this for a while, like a good week or so, but it's getting a lot bigger now, so that's why I just chose to update about it, and I want to focus on the west a little bit too. So again, we don't really have any windstorm advisories, anything really for this, because again, it's like about Wednesday and Thursday when it really starts to bring some heavy snow. But we do have some we're gonna have super duper windy conditions when this is happening, but we'll just have to wait and see exactly what happens with this. But again, it's looking to bring a lot of snow for these areas, more into the Rockies and also the northern plains. But yeah, that's basically what we're seeing in National Weather Service. Again, we have a lot more windstorm advisories, though, for the northeastern United States and the New England area. That'll be on like about around 5:30, 6 p.m. Eastern time. That'll be for, we have Albany, New York. We have area into Burlington, Vermont. We have Concord, New Hampshire, and we have Augusta, Maine. All these areas in the New England area that do have winter storm advisories due to this nor'easter, but most likely not to be named. So that's why we have Dorothy for this next system right here. But again, as you can tell by Wednesday, that's when we have again the nor'easter right here. This is where we have the New England area. And then, but again, also across the other part of the United States, we have very heavy snow coming in through Montana. That's just going to bring in some heavy snow. You're probably wondering, where is this going? What do you mean big? Well, look by later on Wednesday. Look how big it is now. We have plenty of snow coming in. Haven't had precipitation in the west in a while, and it's going to bring actually a lot of precipitation now with this new pattern change. We're going to possibly have some snow out there through central Nevada, possibly have some snow out there into south central California and the Sierra Mountains. We're also going to have some snow out there for Wyoming and Wyoming and areas into near Cheyenne and Casper. We're going to have some snow all the way near Fargo, Minnesota, or Fargo, North Dakota. So definitely be possibly very widespread. But look by Thursday now. This is when the nor'easter is gone. Look at this. This is definitely going to be possibly a named snowstorm. It kind of reminds me of Aubrey somewhat. Kind of reminds me of Bessie too. So they're kind of looking like very similar with this two other names, and then Caleb was a bit different. But yeah, we're gonna have snow all the way from Minnesota to Arizona to California. So this will be widespread, a western and plain snowstorm to possibly be named Winter Storm Dorothy. I know it's not super duper close, guys, but it's looking very likely. It looks like it can bring major snow for Carson City, possibly Logan, Utah, areas into Duluth, Minnesota, areas into near central Nebraska, areas in Casper, Wyoming. We're going to possibly have a lot of snow for these areas, and it's going to possibly bring blizzard conditions. It can also bring in a lot of rain for the areas into the Ozarks, and also a lot of rain for the Southwest for these areas who have been dry. So this is looking like very good news for you guys. You guys haven't had precipitation in a very long time, so it's finally going to have that precip, and I'm really happy for you guys now, because honestly, I haven't had a rain in a day, and Like, I can't even imagine what it's like to not have rain for like a month. So yeah, it's very crazy. But you guys are finally gonna see this new pattern change. So we're gonna possibly see multiple snowstorms down the west. So that's very good. And they kind of, this snowstorm kind of splits up in two. So we're gonna have two areas. So that's the only downside about Dorothy. If that kind of decreasing the snowfall or chance for a name storm when it splits up. But I think it's still gonna be. I think there's still a bigger chance for it to be named though. It'll come into areas near Minneapolis, areas into the northern part of Nebraska, areas into southern part of North Dakota, and then we have possibly blizzard conditions out here. We can have feet of snow for areas near eastern part of Arizona, some snow for Carson City area, some snow, and to still for Wyoming, especially areas near Logan, Utah will have quite a bit of snow, and then this first wave or when they split up, we'll have that one going near Toronto. Or not near Toronto, but just north of Toronto into Nova Scotia, and then we'll possibly have some very heavy snow for near Albuquerque, areas into Denver, and then it should go into the plains one last time, but bringing very light snow. Shouldn't be too heavy, at most heavy, maybe Kansas City, but won't bring such a huge issue, but it could bring in a lot of rain. So this can be next or this week's will possibly, maybe Monday will be I think tomorrow will be the last day on the nor'easter, or maybe even Tuesday, because by Tuesday it's kind of bringing some good amount of snow though. I think Tuesday will be the last day for the nor'easter, and then after Tuesday it will just be about this major snowstorm, and possibly maybe more in depth about it, so possibly the rain and all that. But let's just wait for the GFS to get out now. Alright, so here's the GFS. So again, you guys can possibly maybe just look at, if you guys haven't seen my video at, what was it? At 12 or 12-ish, if you guys didn't see that nor'easter update, you guys can look here at the eastern United States to look at it, but I'm going to be focusing on the snowstorm since the nor'easter hasn't changed at all since my last video, since the new run didn't come out for like another 20 minutes. But as you can tell, we're going to have this snowstorm get a bit, I forgot to talk about it when on Thursday. So here we have it on Wednesday, going to bring in some snow. It looks like the GFS has a couple low pressure systems here. We have about 2 or 3. I believe we have one right here, just right here. I think we have about 3 low pressure systems. The GFS is a bit different. It's actually showing these, the one from the north connecting somewhat with this, the one in the south, and that will make it kind of connect all the way through all the way to the Midwest. So we'll kind of have a lot of snow there, as you can tell, connects, and we have that major low pressure system right there that's going to bring in a lot of snow on Thursday. So this would be definitely possibly with Storm Dorothy though. So that will be for areas through Duluth, areas in central Minnesota, areas for central Nebraska, Denver, Colorado, Colorado Springs, areas in Phoenix, or actually near areas near Flagstaff. We'll see kind of a chilly rain in this case. We'll have a good amount of snow just northeast of Salt Lake City near Logan, Utah, areas into Wyoming, especially Casper and Cheyenne. And then we'll have that snow again go off into the Canada area, and then we'll have that other part right here hanging in with the high pressure system that will somewhat drive off this rain from preventing it. That high pressure system will kind of prevent it from going to the southeast, which is good because we don't need that much flooding. And then the GFS shows it kind of ending a bit faster and going maybe even the northeast. But I believe that's very unlikely. I think it'll just go through the Great Lakes and out there into Canada again. So now we'll be looking at the European snowfall totals. Some of these snowfall totals aren't all from the snowstorm. We have a couple serious snow showers out there near Oregon and Washington, so that's not exactly from this possible Dorothy system. So this will somewhat end around, this is Thursday when it kind of starts, and then by Friday, Saturday, continues to bring some snow. Okay, so this is basically what we're seeing right now, based on the snowfall totals for this major snowstorm. As you can tell, we have all this. This is all going to be from Dorothy, or possibly Dorothy. Actually, no, all of this is possibly from Dorothy. All of this. I mean, oh my gosh, why can't I get this? All of this will possibly be from Dorothy, one major snowstorm. So as you can tell, we're going to have the most amount of snow out here in the western United States. And again, it's been showing this for a good amount of time, but now it's actually showing a lot bigger now, very big. As you can tell, we can see a good amount of snow near Carson City, Nevada. We'll see not much at all, but areas just just east of Carson City will actually see a good amount of snow. So we're going to see some snow just outside the Sierra Mountains too, but we can see that snow more for areas near Fernley, If you guys know where that is, near also near areas near Reno, we'll see just around about at most an inch there. But again, not many big cities in that area for Nevada though. We'll also have that snow getting to areas for also right here. We'll have a lot of snow for areas near Utah. We'll have a lot of snow, especially in these areas near the Ashley National Forest. We'll have a lot of snow there, and we'll also have a lot of snow getting into those western parts near Show Low. Those areas near Show Low, Arizona, in that eastern part. We can see maybe around at most an inch in the Four Corner areas too. We can see around an inch or two for Denver, Colorado. It'll be just south of it. It'll be more for southeastern. For southeastern Colorado, especially near Mesa Verde National Park, especially right there, we'll see the most amount of snow near Cortez and Durango, Colorado, and also just north of Albuquerque. We can see a good amount of snow near Santa Fe and Los Alamos. We can see also a good 5 to 8 inches there, and then we'll have it kind of connecting with these two areas through the areas of the Ozarks in the Midwest. In the northern plains, we can see about less than an inch for Minneapolis, about 4 inches for Duluth. We can see a good 2 to 3 inches for Kansas City, and also possibly a good inch or two near the Great Lakes, but near Indiana or near Michigan City, Indiana, and that Big Bend area, the part of southern Michigan, we can see 4 inches. And then again, we can maybe bring a little bit more lake effect snow, but that's what we're seeing the European model. Now we're going to be looking at the GFS. As you can tell, not all of this, again, this is not all. Let me actually, this is why am I so far out? Let me try to go to, when did this, Sunday. So this is basically how much snow we're going to be seeing. That other part was from a different snowstorm. Like I said, there's going to be multiple. But as you can tell, the GFS is actually kind of somewhat relating with this. As you can tell, we see a lot of snow for these areas. And then the Sierra Mountains there near that Death Valley National Park. Also near the Yosemite National Park. Yeah, those are very well known for getting a lot of snow. So if you're near Yosemite National Park, you see a good amount of snow. Looks like the GFS is doing a lot less snow for Central Nevada, though. Not too much there near Area 51. We can see maybe an inch or two. Yeah. And then again, we're going to be seeing that good amount of snow, though, for Show Low, Arizona. Again, up to a foot of snow, possibly just outside Show Low. It will be maybe closer to the areas near Clifton. That's where we could see the also that Apache National Forest, where we tend to see a bit more snow. And then we can see about an inch or two near Logan. Maybe about a foot of snow, though, just outside those areas near eastern Utah, near the Ashley National Forest. Again, most of the snow will be in these national forests. We can see up to 20 inches, though, for southwestern Utah, near Zion National Park and Cedar City. So definitely getting a lot of snow there. Looks like we see a lot more snow for Denver in this case, up to half a foot of snow. And look at this, up to 2 feet of snow near these areas, and that national park near San Juan National Park and areas that near Durango again, and also the Mesa Verde area, and then Mesa Verde, sorry, and then we can actually see possibly a foot of snow near the Yellowstone National Park area too. So near near Bozeman, Montana, we can see a good amount of snow there. So we have a lot of states to cover. And then we won't see that much snow for the northern plains until we have kind of 3 gateways that are connecting these areas to the plains, to the Midwest. We have about 3 right here. These are the 3 gateways, if this EpiPen can work. So for this EpiPen, it's been pretty good, this video, but it was really bad last video. But we can see an inch or two, or actually up to 3 inches near the Bismarck area. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, guys, and please do not forget to hit the subscribe button, and stay tuned for the next video later this evening. Bye, guys. Also, be sure to share this with your family and friends, and yeah, bye, guys.